Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy's Tarot Time. And I am Tommy the Tarot Reader, the Tommy Tarot Reader. And I am doing this reading for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising. Okay? And then, I feel like I need to use another deck. I've been using this for the other ones. And I'm not moving as quickly with the Botticelli deck because the symbols are beautiful, the images, but I want to be able to read very clearly and quickly. So I'm going back to my Rider-Waite. So this is a reading, Virgo. The first part of it is your current relationship. Well, yeah, this is why my hands are small and I have a really hard time shuffling these cards. Current relationship. The second reading is if you get back together with your ex. And the third reading is if you are a single Virgo looking for love. Okay? These cards. Really, the Rider-Waite's really easy to read. But so are playing cards for me, and I love reading playing cards. So I think my hands just need to get warmed up to these cards. So let's pull. We're not actually pulling, but the first card, the status of your current relationship, what's going on with your current relationship. Oh, there's a lot of work and there's a lot of building and creating. There's some new things happening. Probably you're excited about it. This could also be, someone's pregnant. Someone just gave birth. Could be your third baby. Or you're going to have a baby in March. This is also you building a new business or building a new house. This could be that your book is coming out in 3 months. Whatever it is you're publishing will be published in 3 months, or whatever it is that you are, it's with the spoken and written word. If you're doing presentations or conferences, you're going to do it in March, April. Okay? So you're doing really well. The relationship is very productive. The second card is your thoughts of the relationship, Virgo. So let's see, what are your thoughts of the relationship? Let's see, what's Virgo's thoughts of the relationship? Okay, that's a lot of cards. Oh yeah, you're all fired up. You're all fired up about this relationship. You're so happy. You're ecstatic. And you're in love. You're very passionate about your relationship. It's just going really well. You have a lot of fire and energy within this relationship. It's just your partner and you are doing really well. What are their thoughts of the relationship? Or what's going on with them? So they're a little bit more worried and about things and taking things slowly and making sure everything is done correctly. So they're not as optimistic and hopeful as you, but not because they're pessimistic, but they're the ones that I'll believe it when I see it. And they work very hard towards your goals. The two of you have goals here, and I already told you what the goals are here because it showed up in this card. So the next card is, what do you need from your partner? You have 2 aces, Virgo. Wow. You just need them to be on board with with all of this. You just need them to be on board and believe in you, and just know that, like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna succeed. Wow, 2 aces. Virgo, what's going on? You're like Midas. What you touch turns to gold. Yeah, to believe in you. You need them to believe in you and not to block your energy by asking doubtful questions. And I just said that. So what they need from you is for you to be more intuitive and to reassure them that this plan that you have is going to work out. They want to really believe that it will. They know it will, but you know, they're the intuitive feminine side that is the mysterious deep level side that you, Virgo, you don't go that deep. They do. Your partner goes deep. They're the ones that read everyone in the room, and they read to make sure no one's lying to you. So they need you to also listen to them. They need you to also believe in them and not make fun of their intuition and their ability, you know, their abilities, because they have very strong intuitive abilities. They can also see things that you don't, and you think that's a bunch of, like, you know, unga bunga hoodoo voodoo stuff. It's not. It's not. They really are gifted. So they want you to also listen to them. What is the advice on this current relationship? Keep working hard. That just showed up. Just keep at it. Both of you just keep doing what you're doing. And you are a good, amazing partnership. Amazing together. The advice is look at all your options. Look at all your options. Really evaluate all your options. And not rush into making a quick decision on anything. Okay? That's what I have. Yeah, that just fell out. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of hope and optimism in this relationship. You're doing really well, Virgo. So let's look at Virgos who are thinking of getting back together with an ex. Okay? Virgos who are thinking about getting back together with an ex. Ugh. Yeah, this showed up, the world upside down, so you're not. I'm gonna pull a card on it, of course. The first card is the past relationship. What was going on with the past relationship? But that card showed up and it told me that you're not over them. That you think you still have a chance. So let's really see what is going on. The first card is the past relationship. I know I just pulled out the world, but this is really your first card. Oh yeah, well, you were very madly in love. That's why you haven't closed the door on it. You were madly in love. You may even have kids with them. You may be divorced. But you're still madly in love with them. I don't know if they cheated on you. I think they did. So, and I don't know if you've forgiven them, but you're still madly in love with them. I feel like it's a Scorpio. So what happens if you get back together? Yeah, Virgo, I think that one's a Scorpio. Okay, so if you got back together, if you got back together, you'll feel very generous. You'll take this person back in and you've already forgiven them, and you will do anything and everything to keep them around, including whatever it is they want. You will hand it over. If they want, you know, if they want you to take them shopping, you'll buy anything they want. You'll buy their car. You'll take them on vacations because you're madly in love with them. So if you get back together, you're going to be doling out a lot of money. But this, again, because you really love this person. But I do feel like the reason you broke up, not for all of you, is maybe because they cheated. But even if they cheated, you've forgiven them. Yeah, you've forgiven them, and you just want them back in your life. Even if it may not be good for you. What do you want? You want to know the truth. You want to know that you are doing the right thing. Because you're driven by your emotions. You're driven by your desires. But you're not sure if you're wanting the right thing by wanting this ex back. You're not. You need to see clearly. You want to make sure that you are attended to. That they're not lying to you. That, you know, there's this promise of this beautiful life with them, but you want to make sure that that it's honest and it's faithful and loyal. So the next card will tell us if that's going to happen, because the next card is, what do they want? All right? What is it that your partner wants? Because it could be just like what you want, or it could be completely different from what you want, and just, you know, completely 180. Yeah, 180. Oh, they want a very successful relationship with you. If they get back together, they want this relationship to do really well, and they will put everything they can into making it successful. So they want it to work out, but they also want it to financially work out, because either you're the brain, or they're the brain, or they're the bank, or you're the bank, but the brain and the bank they want to get together. Here, the brain and the bank. They might, okay, so let's see what the potential, long-term potential is. There is what you want and what they want. Love and money. But the long-term potential is what broke you up in the first place could break you up again. Like one of you, I feel like one of you gets bored. One of you doesn't put time into keeping the relationship exciting and romantic. And yeah, one of you just gets boring. So that's potentially what could happen. It's already happened. That's why you're broken up. So whoever is the one that starts complaining and getting bored or anxious is the person that is probably going to break up the relationship. Okay, so let's look at Virgos, single, looking for love. Let's look at Virgos who are single, and what is going on with Virgo. Let's see, Virgo, first card is, are you ready to find love, or at least are you ready to date? Are you ready to date? Are you ready? Yeah, I think you are. Let's see. A little bit, not really. You know, you're a bit hesitant, but you'll go out there, you'll meet people. You'll probably also just hang out with a bunch of friends. You are afraid of getting hurt. If you do meet someone, what are their characteristics? They're getting over something. They just went through a bad divorce, and or something happened, and when you meet them, they'll tell you about it. I just thought of the words trauma bonding. Yeah, so if you meet them, they just went through something. This could be a Scorpio. To me, that's a Scorpio card. They just went through something really awful. What other that card is also God, Scorpio is just jumping out at me. How will you meet? Well, you might meet you might meet at an AA meeting, or you might meet at a divorce workshop, or one of those love workshops, how to find your love workshop, or a workshop on maybe even like, you know, a meditation group. You might meet because you're a drug and alcohol counselor. That's possible. You might be someone who works at the hospital, and that's how you meet them. Oh yeah, the lover's characteristics. Dark-haired, not tall. But if they're tall, they're really wiry. And it's still a Scorpio to me, with either black eyes or green eyes. They don't talk much. They're kind of quiet. I have this image in my mind right now. I could be totally wrong. They're brooding. We're on Virgo. Yeah, Virgo likes that type of... Virgo's kind of like that side of Scorpio, a bit mysterious and brooding and secretive. That is the characteristics of the relationship. There's going to be some lies. And I think it's going to be the person you meet who's going to do a lot of lying, because they're going through a lot of stuff. Like, I do feel like they have an addiction. So they're not going to be honest, but you feel like you need to help them. So, yeah, you need to help them. There it is. The King of Wands. That is you. The potential of the King of Wands to fix the situation and to fix this person. So Virgo's good when they come in and rescue and fix and kind of, you know, this is what I see Virgos do. They love just dismantling everything and then putting it back together. Well, this person's already dismantled. So whatever skills you have to put them back together, that will help. But it's not going to help if you're going to fall in love with them, because if they get better and they turn out to be more successful than you, this isn't going to work out. Because you're coming into this thing. This is a dating situation, and you're feeling needed. As soon as they don't need you anymore, but they're doing really well, you're not going to feel useful. So I would say, Virgo, stop looking for people with problems. Stop dating them so you can fix them. All right. Virgo, that's what I got for Virgo. And if you like this reading, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And this is Tommy the Tarot Reader, signing out.